Okay, guys, big one today. As I wrap up 2023, I'm trying to catch up on movies I haven't seen yet so I can put together my best and worst of the year lists, particularly very popular movies. And this was the most popular movie of the year in terms of pretty much everything in terms of Twitter, money, disagreement. So, this is your official spoiler review. Okay, so as I get kind of into, trying to be a movie critic, I think movies like this are very important. Movies that I'm not really that interested in, but that are very culturally relevant, to kind of give a non-biased review and see if I can do it. A lot of people failed at this. A lot of people had meltdowns. To be honest, I thought this movie was very, very well done. Even though it wasn't for me, I could totally see right away why this movie was successful. I thought the world building, which to me is very, very important. You can identify good world building even if you're not really into the subject matter. For example, even if you're not a Harry Potter fan, there's no denying that world building is elite. It is possibly the best ever. Star Wars, Marvel. One of the things that DC struggled with is their world building was crap. They didn't get people to care about their characters. So starting right off the bat, I thought the world building was good. The kind of whole Barbie world thing, the way it looked, the kind of texture, how everything kind of looked fake. The humor I thought worked. Again, not everything worked for me, but I totally saw right away why this movie was successful. Yeah, I saw that it was rewatchable. A lot of movies are good, but not rewatchable. This movie I thought had rewatchable elements if it's your type of movie. They used a lot of actors and actresses that I thought were relevant both now, like Simu Liu from Shang-Chi. Kingsley Benadir was just the villain in Secret Invasion. Obviously, Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling are like two of the biggest A-list actors that we have. So I was just kind of confused why people were so mad at the movie. Well, I guess not confused. So the movie is obviously a very feminist movie. There's no denying that. But again, I don't know what people were expecting. I mean, this is Greta Gerwig, I guess, is kind of a feminist. Not kind of, she is that kind of director. Um, but I don't know what people were expecting going into a movie like Barbie. It's not like it's like a G.I. Joe movie and they turn G.I. Joe into a feminist. This is a Barbie movie. So I thought the movie was good. Again, I don't know if I'm going to rewatch it, but if this is your type of movie, I could see watching this movie 10 times. I thought the two cameos, Michael Cera and John Cena, were smart, particularly because they're kind of timeless. No matter how old you are or what generation you're from, I feel like as we kind of get older and you watch this movie, everyone's going to know who Michael Cera and John Cena are. They're not kind of like famous for a time. They're not kind of like a celebrity that's maybe like a one hit wonder. They've kind of been celebrities. So I thought those were kind of funny. My biggest critique of the movie is perhaps it was a little bit too meta at times. It didn't really give you a time to kind of sit back and enjoy. Every time you maybe laughed, there was kind of a nod to real life or a nod to like, oh, that's kind of making a joke at this kind of real life situation or that real life situation. But that's really a nitpick. Again, if you're a guy and you're not interested in this movie, I think that's totally okay. I don't think you have to force yourself to like it. I'm not forcing myself to like it. This is just my general opinion. I don't think it's the best movie I've ever seen, but it's certainly, I think, a quality movie. I think they just made a lot of good choices. They made good choices with the script, with the set, with the actors. Um, they took a really, really powerful IP and they just put it all together. The reason this movie is successful is the same reason why the Marvel movies are successful. You take a strong IP, you boost it with a lot of money, a lot of marketing, the right actors, attractive people, and this is what you get, $1 billion movie. So I don't really have any hot takes. I think, like I said, it was a quality movie. Um, they could spin it off. They could make more movies. I'm sure they've made God knows how much on merch already. Um, but as I continue to watch movies in 2023, I'll continue to pump out reviews. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.